Hello, I'm Jester.
Am I actually involved now?
That was Sarek.
This is Salty Sonic.
This is my definitive, as someone who's played all of the games, Yakuza fighting style tier list.
I haven't played the games, but I've watched them, so I'm here.
Now you'll notice some fighting styles aren't included, like the samurai ones, because I don't care for those, right? I'm going to start with my controversial take. I know it's controversial. No, I don't, but still. I'm going to put this guy in the slow-ass bitch category. Slow-ass bitch. Trying to land a hit with Sergeant was fucking annoying. It's just... He's slow, and I hate having to sit there and charge the moves. It's not fun.
Especially like 4. There was still a lot of problems with like blocking and stuff when I was watching you play it.
Yeah, it's just...
Especially his fights in the prison.
Yeah, I like fast-paced combat. I like to be really involved. And with Sajima, I felt like you were just standing there. Not to mention his Amon fight. What a load of bollocks. Guy heals and you're the slowest man on the team.
I know.
Knob cocker.
Chief Knobcocker.
Knob cocker. You're not supposed to do these in order, but I'm going to do this anyway. Next, I'm going to put my second controversial take, because people actually like this guy, and I like him too, but his fighting style sucks. Stop grabbing.
He had an interesting story, but when you think about it, it's really not that interesting at all, is it?
His story was the fucking Truman Show. He was an interesting and fun character, but his fighting style sucked. He had like 3 base moves, it felt like, and he relied on grabbing, which I didn't do a whole lot, I'm going to be honest.
Grabbing and weapons, but then getting like the infinite weapons was just a pain.
And the infinite weapons did so much less damage than the fists, they weren't worth using. Brawler. Buh for Brawler. What can I say? It's a regular ass fighting style. You punch people, it's not too slow, it's not too fast. It's okay.
Yep, does what it says on the tin.
Beast. Join Sajima down there and slow ass bitch. I'm going to put Beast above Sajima though, because he has the funny dropkick and that makes me laugh. I also like the walk. Sajima didn't walk like Kiryu did. Putting Zero Legend in B, because once again, just like Brawler, it's a fighting style. It's got your standard punches and kicks. It's a legacy version, but it doesn't feel like the best version of it, so I think B is a fair place to put it.
Yep.
And I'm also here.
I concur.
I'm going to put Rush above Legend. Because in fairness, I thought Legend in Zero was a bit lacking compared to the other games. Whereas I spent pretty much all my time in Zero as Kiryu doing either Rush or Brawler. I pretty much skipped on whatever you call him, Breast.
Fucking hell, I almost fell over.
That could have been embarrassing.
I almost fell over standing up.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, Mashima. Intermoted.
I'm putting Thug in A. It's like Kiryu's Brawler, but it's way fucking cooler. It's more stylized.
It's more interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's brutal, and it fits so perfectly. It's so much better than just punching the guy. Slugger. That's going in A, above Thug, because having an infinite weapon fighting style is cool as fuck, and Kiwami 3 is bringing that back, and that seems really cool. It's just... Weapon-based fighting styles are cool. Slugger was my first one. It's awesome. And it was not nearly as slow as Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Really, Mashima got all the good stuff in Zero. Get ready for a controversial take again. Because I'm putting Breaker under Slugger. I spent most of Mashima's time using Slugger. People say Breaker is by far his best and most broken one. And you know what, they're probably right. But I didn't spend time cheesing the fights. I like to enjoy them. I thought Slugger was way more fun for that.
Yeah, what is it with the Yakuza fans and like, oh, this is the best style because you can like loop the enemies, you know, stun lock them and stuff. I was like, is that as fun though?
Yeah, I like pulling out the bat and cracking some skulls. It's relaxing.
He's not joking. There's a bat in the cupboard.
Well, that's very true. I bought it because of this game.
And he used it on me because of this game.
Next up on the list is Majima's Legend style. And as most people have probably guessed, it's not very highly regarded. I'm gonna put that at the last in B tier. It was fun to play, but my goodness, was it lacking in Zero. The best way to use it is with the War God Talisman, and that was just a ball ache to get. So unless you've got that or you want to cheat it into the game, quite frankly, it's not that much fun.
Yep, don't mind me down here, guys.
Hey guys, you might know I've added a new category. Yeah, that's because I just saw this guy in the crowd and didn't want to acknowledge him. There you go.
Well, he's been acknowledged.
Yeah, I don't care for Yakuza 3, and that's why I was looking forward to Kiwami, was because, quite frankly, I thought 3 was shit, and if they're ever going to give any of the games a coat of paint, I think that one needed it the most.
Fair enough.
I was saying that Okinawan style looks like fun. I would like to play it, but I'm definitely not pre-ordering it, especially because I don't think they've said what the price is.
Probably more than it's worth. I'm in a dress. Are you Kaz or Jester? Make up your mind.
Look, either way,
I call you one or the other.
call me Mario for all I fucking care to
That's all I've called you in Sunshine. I'm too used to it. No, fuck this tier list. I want to talk more about knickers. Sorry, that was a chill.
You need to chill.
That was a chill.
It was not fucking chill, I'll tell you that much.
That was the most unchill. This is like, hey, do you want to come over for Netflix and chill? Comes over at me, writhing and shaking on the floor. Anyway, back to the tier list.
I think I'm going to go for Kiryu next, dragon style.
11 fucking minutes. Sorry, go on.
I'm going to put him at the top of A tier, because you know what? I think the dragon engine really changes things. A lot of people find themselves mixed on it. I like it.
Part of that comes down to Judgment was your first game.
True, I got very used to it over Judgment. But I think the combat is just so much more fun on the dragon engine. People agree the ragdolls are so much fun to play around with as well. It's just, I feel like that version of Dragon in Kiwami 2, I had so much fun with that. It was overpowered, sure, but going into the Colosseum, taking a weapon with you and just kicking someone's ass, a lot of fun. That was my favourite version of Kiryu, I think. That's hard to pull off because he's a shithead.
He is a knob.
He's a knobcocker.
I am Knobcocker Kazaba. Change the channel, Knobcocker and Boinktacular.
It's like a law firm.
What do they do? I don't know. What do you think? Knobcocker and Boinktacular, or Boinktacular and Knobcocker?
Attorneys at law.
Dum.
Chum chum. Akiyama.
God, that's fucking horrible.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sensitive to tone.
Yeah, well, I'm sensitive to criticism, bitch.
Sensitive to criticism. You ugly bitch. Go die in a hole. Anyway, Akiyama. Ooh.
I'm putting him an S because he's red. No, that's a joke.
I was all ready to sit here and be, I agree with your point after you made it, and then you said that.
It was a joke. I think he's the fastest combatant. I feel like that was his thing, his speed.
Might be faster.
Maybe now, yeah. He
Especially
was supposed to be the
in
fastest.
Lost Judgment, Yagami might be faster because he gets the speed boosts, but...
That's true. But he was speed, he was the red bird. I liked him.
Also, because you played the games in order, minus Judgment.
Yeah.
After Yakuza 3, which was just terrible, playing Akiyama right after that, I remember how uplifting that was to you.
Yeah, to start a game as this new guy, brand new chapter, and he was awesome. I was like,
fighting
yeah.
style.
Yeah,
And it was actually good.
A foot-based fighting style that was speedy. That's exactly up my alley. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
So he just swept me off my feet.
And he's gorgeous.
He is. I'd fuck him. Anyway.
Oh. I would fuck the Roblox version of him.
Yeah. That's how handsome he is.
You square bastard.
Tanimura, controversial take number, I don't know, 15 or whatever it's been.
No.
Tier list didn't want me to do it. That's how controversial that was.
He's up there because he's blue.
Yeah. Tanimura, not only did I like the character, but this isn't the character tier list, it's a fighting style tier list, so I'm going to keep it short. I liked him. That's the point.
That's it. It's the end. Go home.
I absolutely adored his fighting. Not only did he hit several things that were brand new, completely unique, that they never used on anyone else.
Yeah, that counter was like...
Yeah, the counter was one thing, but heat actions at the end of combos was incredible.
Yeah, I remember you pulling those off. That always looked really cool.
Not only were they cool as well, you had the quick time events in there, so it never felt like, it was you just cheese people into the heat actions, because you had to hit the buttons as well, and I'm shit at QTEs.
Yeah, and then he had the arrests as well.
Yeah, you could arrest people and take them out the fight. This character had so many cool and unique gimmicks. It was like getting to play an awesome version of Young Data. He was basically the predecessor to Yagami, which is unfortunate because Yagami met the exact same fate because they've stopped being able to use his face.
Oh, Sugoi! I hate myself. I'm leaving. Actually, I don't want to be part of this anymore.
Yagami. Best protagonist in the entire series, and I'll stand by that.
Yeah.
One of the best characters.
Agree.
Lost Judgment has the best combat in the entire series.
Firmly agree with that.
So, it's only natural I've left these four for the last ones. Because I think these fighting styles are the peak of the entire franchise. I'm going to start with boxing, because I think that's fair to say the worst one he has.
It is the weakest, being a DLC fighting style.
Yeah, that, and it's way less stylized. It's just punchy. The coolest thing about it is it's yellow. I like yellow.
I think the coolest thing about it is that they put it in.
Yeah, it was neat of them to do that, though to charge you was a bit much. But I'm going to say... I've changed my mind. I'm going to say it's definitely S tier, but it's below those two, because I just don't think boxing is as nearly as unique as a fighting style should be. Plus, they've used it so many times. We had Rush. We've had, what was it, like, what's his face? You know who I mean.
Be more specific, please.
You know, the guy from the Yakuza series. Yeah, that guy. So anyway, that's Crane. I think it deserves to be top of S tier at the moment. In Lost Judgment, in the first Judgment, I think it's fair to say it might not be as cool as other things, but in Lost Judgment, it's basically the new Akiyama fighting style. Not only is the symbol a bird, you know, it's red bird, crane, whatever you want to say, but it's foot based, it's speedy, and it's got the new addition, along with the really spinny dodges, like he's playing like Aerith, or whatever you want to call them. He's fast, spinny, and he gets the speed increase. Lost Judgment added all those increases.
Yeah,
and the
dodge at the right time, or was that what it was?
Yeah, that was what it was. The speed is insane. He just becomes crowd control master with that style. I know you can do fight hordes with any style in the Yakuza series, so it doesn't matter. But that one, I think, is like peak of crowd control in the entire series. So I think it deserves that spot. I think it's only fair to say that Tiger goes above it. Why? Though I think Crane is cooler in its style, Tiger has got some moves I just can't resist. It's got the Iron Man where you punch him, you hold square and you let it go and they just go flying. I love that move. It's got the charge attacks that are so much faster than slow ass bitch down there. But they do like 8 times more damage than he does. It's insane. I'm going to put Tiger right there and immediately dethrone it with Snake, because you know what? I think Snake deserves the top spot. I'm going to say it. One of my personal favourites, Tanimura down there, and he is basically the predecessor to Snake. In fact, what you might notice, we've got the predecessor to Crane up there and the predecessor to Snake. Quite frankly, if there was a predecessor to Tiger, oh wait, there is, except he was a slow ass bitch.
Yeah, really, it all comes back to Tanimura.
It does. Tanimura, one of my favourites, and Snake was just more of that, but way better. It's like, sure, you don't get to keep the heat action stuff, which is a real shame. It's a real kick in the knob. But you get the cooler counter, and you get all the weapon disarms. They replaced it with weapon disarming, and heat moves for every single weapon. And I thought that was worth it. You can even take people out of the fight. They kept that through fear. I was like, cool, I'll take it. I think it deserves the top spot. Knobcocker.
Do you want to mention Majima's new style, or just leave it?
If you look below, you'll see 2 very cheap PNGs of Majima and his new fighting styles. I think both Majima's new fighting styles belong in A. In fact, I'm going to say new Mad Dog goes at the top of A, and Sea Dog goes right after it. Because though Kiryu's, dragon style on the Dragon Engine is sick, I do think, to be fair, Majima's new ones are pretty cool. But that's all I've really got to say about them, to be honest. It's like, they're cool, but I don't enjoy them nearly as much as the stuff in S tier.
Do you want to add a PNG of Agent?
Oh, fucking hell.
Just add a PNG.
Here's a PNG of Kiryu in a black suit. I'm going to put Agent style in...
I love villagers.
in villager class. I'm gonna put Agent Style.
It's taken 25 fucking minutes to do this. Hurry up.
I'm gonna put Agent Style just above Boxer. Because you know what? I thought the gadgets were cool as fuck to play around with. I had a lot of fun with them. I thought the rocket shoes were amazing. I like getting into fights with the guys and then using the rocket shoes to just glide around the map. It was fun. I think Agent was fun. More fun than just punching people into the air and then stun locking them as people love to do in Last Judgment. If you like the content, please subscribe.
I love bald Kiryu.
I think you mean John Yakuza. So anyway, there's my tier list.
No, it isn't.
Well, alright then. This is now Sarek's tier list. Sarek has only played Judgment 1 partially.
Yeah, but I've seen you play all the games.
Yeah, well, that's different with the fighting styles, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got stuff to say. I jumped off walls.
We're niggas.